Gaming here, and believe it or not, this is me and my raid group's first time actually attempting to kill Oryx, with I believe 5 to 7 wipes before we actually ended up beating him. But needless to say, we beat him, and we carried like a 285 through it. It was pretty awesome. It was me, Mushroom Money, Warrior Blades, Boom, Fang, and I'm missing one guy. Ada! Yeah, it's Ada. Yeah, we just leveled him up. So the biggest thing I can say to help you guys is don't get cocky or anxious. Once anyone in your raid team seems uneasy in any of those areas, then tiny slip-ups happen, and slip-ups here are rarely ever made up and allow you to come back. Like, they never really ever allow you to come back. So the biggest mechanics you need to know: dimension jumping, ogres, which drop black death balls, brand stealing, staggering, detonating, DPS, and running like the wind. And the mechanics will, in fact, go in that order. And there's one more, but I'll get to that one later. Oryx utilizes the same torn dimension jump / platform thing his daughters use. So if you've killed his daughter, then it'll be very simple. But this time, the first person on the platform that Oryx slams is the one who's the torn between dimensions. Their job is to get to the brand stealing orb up top as fast as possible, and let me say that again, and let people know when to jump on their plates. Communication is key here, guys. If you're on your plate, say so and so on, and then you tell them when to get back on it. So 4 ogres will spawn at each plate. You need to take them out immediately. As soon as your ogre is down, help with someone else's. They leave these black death balls behind, but do not go into them just yet. While you or your teammates are killing their ogres, the quote-unquote jumper, once they get the brand stealer orb, they go and steal a specific knight's aura / brand. That brand will keep you safe from detonating the death balls. Now you guys do have to kill that freaking knight. Once all ogres and that knight is dead, Oryx will end up smashing the plate one more time. This lets you know when he's going to open up his chest. But before he opens his chest, one person has to pop a weapons light bubble, and the team waits for the white Super Saiyan chest opening. Super Saiyan chest, right? No, so Oryx is going to open up his chest, and it's going to be white. As soon as you see white from his chest, you DPS the mess out of that wienerless space turd. And if done correctly, he will stagger. As soon as he staggers, the people with the designated plates go and detonate their quote-unquote death balls, and it takes a while. While two people, one with the brand and one other, continuously DPS Oryx. So the 4 are going to go detonate, while those 2 are going to DPS Oryx. You can still hurt him when he's staggered. When the left hand side of the screen says you detonated your death ball, then you book it to the aura / safe zone as fast as freaking possible, right? As soon as you get there to the mid with everyone, DPS Oryx until he falls away. He's going to fall away like a little coward. But he's not actually going to die. This part is interesting, and this next part is interesting, and almost always one guy on our team died. It was stupid. But here's the thing. You guys need to run around in circles, because Oryx is going to shoot bombs at you continuously. That could possibly one-shot you. But here's the thing, do not run near other teammates. That's what killed most of our guys. But this is the one spot that 1 to 2 people can die without making everyone wipe. So don't worry about the top 2 deaths, right? If there's 2 deaths, don't worry about it. Just keep on going and then revive them afterward. Now after that, it'll be the same thing over and over again until Oryx is lower than half health. Once he is lower than half health, he switches the quote-unquote running wild mechanic. He switches it to a dimension bubble of no health recovery mechanic. He takes one person at a time to a bubble similar to the story mission where you end up fighting Oryx and he's outside and he'll come in with a sword and smash you and kill you and you like try to shoot him and blah. But anyways guys, so the same mechanics happens here, but here's the catch. You can DPS the Shadow of Oryx even when he's not in that bubble. So he's going to be outside the bubble, you guys are going to shoot him. The person / people in the dimension bubble need to constantly DPS Oryx. But keep a watchful eye on your health, because it will not regenerate unless you have a perk for it. Because, you know, like Crota, like daddy, like son, Crota learned to not regenerate health from, you know, his daddy. Now, the people outside of this bubble, he's going to take them one at a time, right? They need to take care of Thrall running into the ball. They will go in and destroy your team if too many surround your teammates. Oryx takes one person at a time, and when the last person is in there, the Shadow of Oryx will come in with the sword one last time and hit someone, or try to. You have until he flies up and out to kill him. Otherwise, it is a wipe. He will make everyone wipe. Then the mechanic stays the same. Jumping, ogres, brand stealing, staggering, detonating, DPS, and survive. Right? That's the order. It's gonna be easy. We had one guy, me, do the jumping, and we had one guy in the middle taking care of other ogres, just helping out. That was Mushroom. Everyone else had their plate, had to take care of their ogres. And we were running two Titans, 3 Hunters, and 1 Warlock. Also, guys, one last time, Oryx will come up after he has no health. One last time, right? So if you do not shoot him, he will wipe you out in one go. So in that short amount of time, you have to deal just enough damage to kill him. Even though, when he falls away for the last time, he has no health. He'll come back up and be like, I want to kill you. And you're going to be like, no! You guys have to shoot him. And then he's going to float away. Then you guys have beat him. Woo! So after you guys have beat him, you get to see him float away. And he starts growing what looks like space needles. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If this helped you, like the video and subscribe for more content. I wanted to get an Oryx one out first because I know he's a pain to beat. Anyways, guys, as usual, I shall see you later, sucklefish.